So who's your favorite superhero, Kat?
My nurse. She takes excellent care of me.
That's great, kiddo. Hi, I'm Michael Bublé, ambassador for the campaign for BC Children. Now, you don't have to leap from tall buildings to be a superhero. A superhero always looks out for others' well-being. We can take care of generations of British Columbians by supporting the campaign to build a state-of-the-art BC Children's Hospital.
You can be a superhero, too.
So please, give to the campaign for BC Children.
Welcome back to the News Hour. Throughout tonight's broadcast, we are updating the fundraising campaign for a new children's hospital, and Jill Kropp is at the hospital. Jill.
Well, we're having a marvelous time here, and you know what? Just a moment ago, LeadCorp donated $5 million to this campaign. It's a $500 million campaign, so obviously that's a very significant donation, and we appreciate it. Now, when you're trying to raise millions for a new hospital, it helps to have some star power, and BC Children's Hospital has that in spades. Michael Bublé, one of the most popular entertainers of our time, has happily jumped on board as ambassador of the Be a Superhero campaign. Now, he's used to giving audience all he's got up on stage, but when he drops by this hospital, it's pretty obvious he gets as much from the kids as they get from him. And our Chris Galis was invited along on one of his visits here.
Hey.
His arrival says a lot about the kind of guy Michael Bublé is. No entourage and no attitude. He knows these hallways almost as well as the staff, and he knows the patients too.
So, you're telling everybody that you beat my pants in poker a little bit? You bluffed me out of everything I had? How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. You're not Cadence.
I'm not Cadence, I'm the grandma.
Nice to meet you, Grandma. You're a young grandma.
Well, thank you.
Where's Mom?
Mom's at home needing a little rest, and
I
Dad's
understand.
coming. So.
It's hard to imagine a more charming ambassador, always keeping the focus on the families and the little ones getting life-saving treatment here.
She's okay, right?
She's getting bigger. She's 6 pounds now. That's a real bonus.
Yeah.
And they're good here. These girls are fantastic.
They're sexy, too.
Well, that's not coming from me, but I guess.
To be really blunt, it can be depressing and hard and uncomfortable because you're dealing with the heaviest thing in the world, and that's kids that aren't well, and their poor parents and their families that are hurting and struggling. But at the same time, it feels beautiful because you know it's nice as a human being to try to help, to try to promote happiness and change and the wellness of others. And so it's a big deal for me to be able to do it. I love it. Oh, of course. Are you kidding me? Anytime, my little Aussie friend.
Whenever he comes home to BC, Bublé finds the time for a visit. He never announces when he's stopping by, but it doesn't take long for the word to get around.
Yay! Thank you.
Yes, no, it's my pleasure. You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Can I get
He's just fabulous for us, just as a person, not just because he's important and everybody knows the name Michael Bublé. It's because he's a great guy and he's fun and he loves the kids, and so for him to say, sure, I'll help out. What can I do for you? Oh my God, what a gift.
I just bought a whole bunch of laptops for you guys. I think I got 10 of them or 8 of them or something, so that you guys can you know, when you're sitting here, you can do your emails and you can, like, email your boyfriend and go, I miss you, snoogly boogly.
He's generous with his time and his money. This video game setup, another one of Bublé's gifts.
See, how cool is this? They've got the TV set up with all the stuff so that so that they can wheel it around and they don't need to have a zillion different cords going into 1960s televisions, because you know that your Wii will not work on a 1960s television. Listen, I make way too much money, and I don't mean to sound like an egotistical jerk, but I'm overpaid. I sing, I make music, I do the same thing that you people do in the shower every morning, but they pay me ridiculous for it, and if I can't take and give back, then there's something that isn't right. Now, this is the room that I was in. I spent a lot of time here. You can see it's nice because at least there's sunlight. Oh, yeah. Hi, beautiful girl.
Bublé takes his role of ambassador seriously, lending his time and his talent to the campaign to build a new acute care center at BC Children's.
I came here the other day and we were walking through and it was packed. I mean, there just happened to be a lot of families and a lot of kids there. But it's not big enough. There's too many kids. There's not enough I mean, they need the help. I mean, this is a serious issue, and we need the help big time. You know, send the money. People, I know you have enough. And if you can afford to go to a Canucks game, or to get drunk with your buds on a Friday night, you can afford to lend a hand. Because like I said before, God forbid one day it's your kid here.
He's comfortable asking others to give because he gives so much too. No appearance would be complete without a performance.
Ready, 1, 2, 3. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. You're damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to if you want it.
And if you don't already think he's a superhero in street clothes, just watch how he handles a crying baby in the ICU.
Not happy. Not happy.
Okay,
and the curtain is high.
Wow, there's a lullaby singer. The care here at BC Children's Hospital is already first rate, but it will be even better in the new facility. Please, if you can help us out, call 604-333-5417. Mike McCardle was here today. We'll be back a little later with what he found at BC Children's Hospital. Deb?
I'm sold, Jill. Thank you. More to come on tonight's NewsHour. Stay with us.